Everybody has their own ideas and own opinions of what beauty is. Well, my name is Arden Lopez.
My major in Sullivan is pastry arts and I baking.
I'm 19. My birthday just passed. It was March 23rd. My birthday was actually interesting. Didn't celebrate it on my actual birthday. Oh yeah, I did, but not the way I planned it to be. My parents don't do anything for my birthday. Like, they cut cake and that's it. Not the way I plan it all the time. My high school years weren't that great. My freshman through my sophomore year, it wasn't great. I went downhill because no one paid attention to me. So I got my act together by junior year. Not because of my parents though, I did it for myself actually. I didn't want anyone else's approval at that point. I just needed my own. It wasn't the greatest time, I guess. We grew apart because I didn't like being here. Kind of told everyone off, I don't know, it wasn't the same. I was the oddball when I used to be able to fit into my school. I didn't have any friends when I moved up here. I think I made one friend at the end of the year of my 6th grade. So I guess I have social problems ever since I moved up here. I was really outgoing when I lived in the city.
She went through a phase of like a goth girl, tomboy, always been a tomboy. Always been quiet, very, didn't talk about her feelings. Like every teenager, she had her moments. It was difficult. There was a time in her life that she hit bottom. But we got through it.
I was diagnosed with depression when I was about 16. But I think I had depression around 14. So no one really cared until it got brought to light one time during the year.
That's the thing, Arden never asked for help. She was always trying to do things on her own.
When I was 16, I wanted to kill myself. And I said it out loud and then everyone started. It was like chaos in my house. It was like the church burned down or something, or someone died.
It was hard. It was a process for all of us. And I don't know if any of us got through, but she made it. She made a lot of things happen. It was shaky about where she was going the next day and how she was processing a lot of her identities.
I finally got the attention that I craved for. And I guess it wasn't enough. No one cared after I was helped. Everything looks so good from the outside looking in. They're such a perfect family. Yeah. I wish.
So my father loved her. My mother is difficult, and she loved Amber because she was the first, and Arden was kind of left to the side. And my father saw that, and he just kind of took her, and Arden was like his world.
I really considered him my father. He taught me a lot at a young age. That day I saw him in the coffin, I knew he was dead. and there's nothing I can do about it. I don't know, he left me at the wrong time. My grandfather was the greatest man I ever knew.
Arden had somebody who had unlimited love for her. But unfortunately, that was taken away. Because I couldn't give her, I could give her the love, but not a grandfather's love, which he did.
Like the first night I slept here, I like cried. I cried for a good week too, because I wanted to go home.
I was very like mad at first when I first met Arden because the room was like set up in a very awkward way. But then she was so sweet to make me like put my bed basically next to her and without being creeped out, I think. And she was like so open-minded and free and loving and kind. Arden is very different. I mean, I think she invented a different word in besides unique. She's past unique.
But after like I think 2 months of being at college, I met someone named Cheyenne Maxey. And she's changed me a lot. She's made me learn more about myself. I have matured since I've gotten here. I have learned what's wrong and what's right in adulthood life. Like, I take a lot of pride in how I bake and how the moisture, the texture, like the consistency of the cake.
There's much more to Arden than you would think.